Okay, we're getting pretty close. I'll tell you what, it's not my day. I mean, I started out and I forgot all about our money. I thought that was the lore object. That's actually our mission. And so yeah, I forgot all about that. I had to cut out and get that fixed. And what I did as far as our money goes, well, can we wear that? No, we don't want it. I went ahead and bought some upgrades for our gun. So let's go ahead and put that on. And I'm going to go ahead and apply those. I also bought this. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not because it says it's locked within our collections. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to use it or not. The downside is that is the only things that I could find is that particular crystal. All the other crystals I notice now are locked through the artifacts. So if you're not a paid member or you don't have the artifact unlocked, you won't be able to use crystals from now on. With the exception of this, I'm hoping this will work, even though in red down bottom it does say it's locked. So we're going to try it. And it does work. Okay, I'm actually going to cancel that. I want to see if it will add it to our collections. You can't equip the item. Okay, can't equip it. I don't know how you add it to your collection, so we'll go ahead and put it in our gun. So hopefully now we've got a little bit more damage. Of course, our other gear is still a little outdated, but let's go ahead and carry on with our mission here. So we need 4 more of those. And yeah, not only that, but it took me forever to get up here. This whole map was blacked out, so I drove all the way around here, and of course that led to a dead end. I drove around here trying to find a way to get on this road, all the way back through here, and finally found there's an elevator right about there, and I made my way up from there. Yeah, definitely not my day. That was, I don't know, 20 minutes wasted. And not only that, that's not the only thing that went wrong. I went to use my emergency fleet pass. It showed me getting on the fleet. I did this when I was going to go buy the crystals and stuff for the gun. And as soon as I get on the fleet, for whatever reason, I don't know, internet or whatever, anyway, I got disconnected and it put me right back. So I had to end up, you know, not only did I have to reconnect to the game, but then I had to travel back to the fleet manually. So that was kind of a downer. Definitely not my day. So we already got, oh, I thought we already got that one. Maybe it respawned. Or maybe I'm just turned around, I don't know. Not my day. Alright, 2 more. Let's go ahead and take these guys out.
Target neutralized.
Well, I don't feel the damage increase. Yeah, it is almost 600. I think previously it was like 4 something. So, number wise it's up there, but I don't feel it yet. And here's our last one.
Gotcha.
Take this guy out so we can use our holo communicator.
The sensor stations are down, Vic.
Nice job. I guess they say Havoc is the best for a reason. I have to ask, Captain, why me? I mean, sure, I'm pretty incredible. But last I heard, the guys up top weren't too interested in having me around.
Havoc Squad has to have the top explosives expert in the Republic.
And that's me, huh? I'm flattered. From a dishonorable discharge to Havoc Squad in less than a year. It's a crazy galaxy. Let's get back to helping these poor, pitiful Balmorans. Now that the sensors are gone, I need you to hit the Imp's anti-missile turrets. Think you can handle that?
I can handle a few turrets.
Good deal. Keep in touch. Vic out.
Wouldn't mind a little backup, but yeah, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, I wish I could have zoomed out a little bit farther, but that's as far as she goes. So these things are going to be spread out, huh? Wow, all over the place. Fun, fun, fun. Is that one right there? Okay, so we need one more. I don't think that guy's gonna count. That looks more like a regular gun instead of a missile. Yeah, I don't see anything on it. There's one right there.
I've destroyed the anti-missile turrets.
Much appreciated. We're going to be ready to launch in no time. So, what's it like being top squad in the Republic? You have command breathing down your neck, or do they give you room to operate?
General Garza oversees all of Havoc Squad's operations personally.
Never met Garza, but I know her reputation. I'm surprised she's willing to have me in the same sector. Only one more thing between my missile and its target. An aerial shield generator. Take it down, and we'll be go for launch, Captain.
Taking the shield down shouldn't be a problem.
You're a pro. No doubt about it. See you soon. Vic out.
This is ridiculous. Why are we going along with Vic's nonsense?
This is our only shot at catching up to him. I don't see any other options.
I guess you're right. Once we get Vic in the squad, just leave him to me. I'll teach him some discipline. Ready to move when you are.
You're gonna cheese it? I don't know. I mean, you look like you're pretty mean, but that other guy looked pretty mean too. Okay, I'm going to assume this way. I hope I'm right. Whoa, camera. Yeah, I've got to clean that mouse. Something must be on the laser. I don't know. Is it the way to go or not? Well, let's just kill these guys and find out. Yeah, that might be it right down there.
Firing!
Doesn't look like the imps have been holding this ground for long. If we push hard, we could probably smash right through.
This looks like Firestar. Does the Imperial and the Republic actually have separate maps? Let's see if we can get down a little bit differently. This might work, and it might fail too. It worked. Awesome. At least something went right. And then I'm going to find out that I'm going the wrong way, right? Well, it's definitely not there. Okay, there it is right there.
Taking the shot.
Alright, come on, Jorgen. Okay, so now we have to signal him. Let me guess, there's a computer terminal right up here on the right hand side. Oh, come on. What did I ever do to you?
You're going down.
Target neutralized.
Nice. Well, the terminal's definitely not where I thought it would be. Alright, how far is this place? whole nother zone? Oh well, it's right on the other side. Whoa, explosives. I thought I had the camera shake turned off. I generally do when I'm playing games. It kind of messes with me a bit.
It's done. The shield generator is disabled.
Just what I wanted to hear. I'm dying to launch this baby. Target coordinates locked in. Fire. Ooh, the imps are really going to feel this one. I'm glad I could help. Wish I could have pulled you in from the start. You've made this up a breeze. I can't wait to shake your hand, Captain. See you soon.
Alright, so where do we need to go to meet him? Oh, okay. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about this guy. He got a dishonorable discharge and all that, but he seems like he's still fighting for the same purpose. Just has a different method of going about doing things. Hopefully there weren't any civilian casualties doing all that. Pretty sure it was all military though. Okay, so we need to find a small road right there. It sounds like he's gonna be a decent guy though. Guess we're gonna find out. Oh boy, whoa, what's going on here? This isn't a welcoming party. Why are there Imperial forces down here? Having a good dirt nap down there? You know, if it wasn't for the chest piece, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. Well, still, I can't tell. That could be either or. I mean, she kind of has the facial features, but I don't know. Probably a female. Not a very good angle. Alright, last one's right there. Alright, so where is he at?
Help. Got to help. They took him. The imps took Vic.
Just tell me what happened, soldier.
It was that traitor, Brel Oris. He gave the imps our position somehow. We fought hard, but they overran us. They tore straight through and grabbed Vic. They'll take him to the Balmoran arms factory. The imps built a prison in the back of the complex. No one ever comes out.
Do you know anything more about the prison or Vic's captors?
Lots of guards at the Balmoran arms factory. It's very dangerous. You can do it. I know you can do it.
Tough break. Let's make sure he didn't die for nothing.
Let's move out.
Nope, think we're going to pass on that. We'll take the crystals. And we're off to the Balmora Arms Factory. Is there a speeder or anything? Is this as close as we're going to be able to get? It looks like it. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and head that way. If I can find the way out. Well, he sure knows how to get in trouble, that's for sure. Well, I guess when you're good at what you do, people either want you captured or dead. They don't want you against them. Can we squeeze? Might need to. Okay, cool. Thought we were gonna have to lose some weight there. Yes, it feels like it's a different map. Similar but different. I don't know. What are those light beacons over there in the top right? Communication towers, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, which way do we need to go? It looks like left. The Balmora, yeah, the arms factory. Yeah, there we go. The arms factory might be a bit of a walk. I don't really want to cut it out though, because there's quite a bit of killing that we need to do in there. Yeah, it's definitely a different map. I think there used to be, at least on the Imperial side, there was one elite right in there. So how in the world did open PvP work? Well, Tatooine was the same map. This is the same. Okay, which way do we need to go from there? There's our instance. So we gotta break Vic out.
Again! Hit him again! Make that thieving liar pay!
Well, it's been fun, guys. But looks like my ride is here. Nice knowing you.
Drop your weapons! Surrender now!
I made it this far. Do you really think you can stop me?
He's got a point. You don't want to die here, do you?
Shut up! We do not negotiate with riffraff. The Empire fears no one. Isn't that right? Yes, sir.
I won't ask again. Hand over the prisoner.
He'll pay for his crimes, and so will you! What are you waiting for? Kill him!
Well, it was 2 versus 1, now it's 3 versus... Oh boy. I say 2 versus 1, the reason why I say that is because we were in a standoff and they only had 2 guns drawn. I mean, like, we're actually going to wait for that guy to pull out his gun before we shoot him. So, obviously those guys weren't going to make it. Let's go ahead and talk to Vic.
Well, that was exciting. It's good to finally meet you in person, Captain.
You're back in the Republic Army now, Vic. Act like it.
Yes, sir, Captain, sir. Permission to stomp that fat bureaucrat's head in, sir.
Let's not be hasty now. I am a man of honor, despite what you may have heard.
Yeah, nice guy. You stole from your people and betrayed them to the Empire by accident.
I've made mistakes, certainly, but allow me to make amends. A contribution of credits, say, to repay the Republic's heroism on behalf of my fellow Balmorans?
I don't want your credits, Oris. Get out of here.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Whatever you wish.
Should have just killed the fat scumbag. Now, seeing as we're all on the same team, I'll fill you in on my little operation. That vault we blew open is full of pricey prototype weapons designed by Balmoran companies. Oris had them hidden before the Imperial invasion, to keep them safe.
Oris never told the Imperials about these weapons?
Of course not. He wanted to make money on them. Oris planned to sell the prototypes for a tidy profit. We could do the same, after picking a few choice items for ourselves.
Those prototypes should be put to use, not sold for profit.
I'm with you, Captain. Good men sacrificed their lives to get us here. We've got to do right by them.
I bet you change your mind once those blasters are in front of us. Let's just get to the vault. If we don't move fast, the imps might find the prototypes.
Okay, two problems with that. First problem I have is where was the option to put that guy in handcuffs? And the second option is, you know, we wanted to do the right thing, but we're being forced to do the wrong thing. So much for choice. Alright, infiltrate the hazard vault. Let's see where that's actually at. It might actually be right here. Sorta, kinda. Yeah, let's go ahead and rebuff. I can't believe it's been that long. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time going after spending those credits. I wonder how much longer this is. Usually the Balmorian Arms Factory is about the end of the class quests. Yeah. Thought I saw something I could click on. I think it's probably a quest. Here's the instance. The Den of Thieves.
Get up!
You know what? We've got the wrong companion. He's melee. I was expecting him to be ranged. Cool looking sword that he's got though. Guess that'd be a vibroblade. Yeah, it just looks like a normal sword. Okay, let's go ahead and get the right companion out here. Where is Jorgen?
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
I've got your back.
Yeah, I have a feeling I wouldn't miss that guy. Oh, hello there.
You're done.
Yeah, one thing I was wanting to test is to see if our green beam was going to change colors. Unfortunately, the cheapest crystal I could find was green, so I didn't get the chance to test that out. Is it just a hologram? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not my favorite of droids to be putting up there, but still, it's pretty neat. Get away from me. Alright, where are we actually supposed to be going? Hop on the elevator. Seems I always find a way of dragging it out instead of going right to where I need to be. Kind of get carried away. Yep, alright. How do we deal with that? I don't see a button anywhere. I guess that's how we're going to deal with it. Anything over here to click on?
Done.
Okay, I guess we could jump over, but why? We'll just activate some more. How about that? No, those aren't just holograms. You guys coming out to play? Last one. Oh, now the big one, huh? Oh, he looks mean. I don't like that guy. Seriously? Come on now.
Moving out.
Ready.
Well, we're not gonna have a healer though. Damage will work.
Here they are, Sergeant. Go ahead and bring your men through. It's clear. Captain, this is Sergeant Tong. I took the liberty of calling his transport team in to get these captured enemy weapons crated and moved.
You have a plan for everything, don't you, Vic?
Just trying to make a good impression on my first day.
Where can we take this stuff for you, sir?
Yes, sir. Where are they taking all these highly advanced, highly useful, highly valuable prototype weapons?
Deliver them to Research Division immediately, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Let's get to work, men.
What a waste. I can't believe I went to all that trouble for nothing.
Just think. Those weapons could give the Republic the edge it needs.
Not for a long time. We could have used those weapons now, not to mention the credits.
Okay, I take one of my remarks back. We did have a choice. Kind of waited a long time to give us that choice, though. Now let's get our right companion out here. Come on, Jorgen.
Good to go.
Return to Arden. We should be able to teleport there. Okay, need to go all the way up north. How about there? Can't use our mount. Oh, looks like we need some training as well. Oh, might hold off on it because we are that close to going up another level.
I finally tracked down Vic. He's coming with me.
Yeah, I heard. He was in the middle of the deepest raid into Imperial territory I've seen. Sobrik, the Balmoran arms factory. I heard he hit them all.
Vic is definitely good at working behind enemy lines.
Like I said, he's one of the best I've got. Now Vic will be strolling around Coruscant with your lot, making publicity hollows while the rest of us fight. What a waste.
I'll make sure your man sees plenty of action, Arden.
Let's hope so. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure having you here, Captain, but we both know that's a lie. Come back when Havoc Squad is done showboating all over the galaxy. We'll put you to work for a real cause.
Good luck in the battle for Balmora, Arden.
Okay, let's go ahead and grab that training. Oh, it didn't level. Okay, we'll go ahead and get what we can.
Even Havoc Squad could learn from a veteran.
Oh, speeder, that'll
Stay
work.
sharp out there.
Now, off to our ship. Don't really remember. I'll go ahead and cut out here and bring you guys back in when we actually get on our ship. Okay, we're on our ship now, and we're turning in the Den of Thrones.
Captain, were you successful in locating and extracting Tano Vic to serve in Havoc Squad?
Consider me located and extracted, General.
Good. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. Has Vic given you any trouble, Captain?
A bit, but I cleared things up.
I'm glad to hear it. Tano Vic, your service with the Republic Army is hereby resumed. You are posted to Special Forces Unit 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, at the rank of Specialist.
It's a real honor to be here, General. I look forward to getting out there and fighting for the Republic again.
Permission to speak, Captain.
What do you have to say, Lieutenant?
Vic's a liar, he's reckless, and he has no regard for the lives of his fellow soldiers. With all due respect, I don't think someone like Vic has a place anywhere in the Republic Army, let alone Havoc Squad.
I don't want Vic in my unit either, but I don't have any choice.
Well, you know how to make a guy feel welcome.
I understand your concerns, but we have a job to do. Let's focus on it. An urgent situation has developed, involving a critical part of our plan to assault the Gauntlet. Havoc Squad is needed immediately. A platoon specializing in bunker assaults, codenamed Safecrackers, is trapped behind enemy lines on Quesh. They must be rescued immediately. We cannot destroy the Gauntlet without them.
Surely this isn't the only platoon we have that can crack a bunker.
Of course not. But the operation calls for the best men available, and these men are the best. When you reach Quesh, report to Major Donovan. He's overseeing the rescue operation.
Why are the Republic's forces fighting on Quesh, General?
Quesh is the only source of a rare chemical used to produce powerful adrenals. The Republic is fighting to maintain control of this resource. This mission is vital, Captain. If we fail, our entire operation against the Gauntlet is ruined. Stay focused and bring those men home. Garza out.
Alrighty, looks like we are off to Quesh. I think we'll go ahead and... do we have any mail? No, that's just our pilot suits. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the video here, and next time we'll head off to Quesh and knock out our class. Hope you guys enjoy it. Till next time, have a good one.